Well, hi everybody. It's Jane from Living Skies Vintage, and I'm back today with my next art journal, and this is actually one of my favorite ones. It is an art journal. It's not a magazine. It has other pages in it. These were all blank pages to start with, and there are other parts of this where I started it. Oh gosh, it's been over a year now I started this. And it's been a little while since we looked at it, so I thought you might like to see it again. But this all started when I found this book. And I found this in the thrift store, and I believe it was just a photo album. And you can see it has, you can see in this gold writing, and I did translate it one time, but it's basically just a memory book it's talking about and where it's from. So I chose to take these lovely thick cardboard papers and start working on them. So here we go. This is my Asian art journal. Now I kind of consider this page finished. This was the very first page I did in here, and you can, like this, that's a single page of this board that was in the book. You can kind of see how thick it is. Even just look at the spine here where all of them are joined, and this is where they bend. Anyways, just getting back to here, what I did with the entire book, this is the first page I finished, but what I did with the entire book before I really worked on any individual pages is I took different types of Oriental papers, acrylic paint, and I smooshed a whole bunch of it in the back, and then I started gathering up images, and well, let's get going. So here, my first one, this is actually I think it was a seed packet tattoo. This is a playing card, a stencil. So you just find things that work together, and you know, I made kind of a themey page on each one. So this has a lot of the Asian ladies in it, and some children. And I'm not done with this one. I haven't, this one I did actually put medium over top of it. This still has, some of these are just glued and not covered yet. Oh, the other thing I did with this, besides the papers, and you'll notice some of these images, these are all napkins. That's a napkin, that's a napkin. Is there a napkin on this side? I don't think so, but there's a big stencil and a lot of Chinese writing papers from maps, from different ephemera that I managed to find and pick up. And I just kind of went with a color scheme on each one too. So here we go. My dragon page. I had fun with this page. Now there's napkins right there. That's all napkin. Does he have napkin? No, he didn't have any napkin behind him. But these two images are actually from a coloring book, which I colored and then cut out, fussy cut, and glued in here. And this is going to kind of be a dragon type page, but again, I haven't got everything in, so it's got a little ways to go yet, but I still love these two images. And here's a fun page. Decided I was going to do a lot of the faces in here, just different faces. Now these are actual statues and just close-ups of faces, but I wanted to try this little fold-out thing. And again, I'm just been putting acrylic paint. This is actually, this darkness here is actually, I've gone over top with Inktense and then wet it to create kind of a shadow here, and maybe a little bit, that's a little bit of Inktense up there and here, just to bring out some of the red. So bringing out some of the colors, and I'm still not finished. It's got a long ways to go. Here's one that's a lot of fun, kind of an anime. This is a food wrapper, and I love these images, and I decided I wanted to do a door flip. Beep, 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 beep. So there's my door flip, and that's actually a card from Dee Dee Willingham in my book, her little samurai card. we'll just flip her back. Come on, flip back. Boop. And there she is. That's actually a big map of Tokyo, I think, that I've got on the back of this, and stencil printed and found collage pieces. You see, I haven't overpainted too much of any of this yet. So it's still a work in progress if I feel like it. Now here's the other page that we had Dee Dee's picture on, and again I continued with the anime theme, and I'm kind of getting more into food here. And I had put that hole there. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to put something there. I'm not quite sure what's going to show through there for her, but maybe some eyes, maybe some food. I don't know. But I wanted to do something on this side also. It was a plan I had to make the hole, and it didn't quite turn out. So now I'm going to have to fix the hole. But I like this. That picture might go right there. Like it might be a big fish head or something like that. You see kind of coming out. Anyways, ideas to come and go. Trying some collage cutouts to imitate water. Again, more anime, tattoo. Long ways to go. But here you can see some of these Japanese papers I had much clearly the prints coming through. And here's another hole that I did. I wanted to get this, and I'm going to put some gold fiber tape or something like that in around here. I'm not actually sure yet. So they each have a picture portrait of these two people. Elephants. I just keep finding things that I want to stick on the page, and you can kind of see there's a bit of a theme. Sometimes it's just color, sometimes it's a subject. This, I really loved the red and the gold. This was a jelly print that I had made with gold acrylic paint, and those are inks on top of that. And I just ripped that in half and put that there. Loved that picture. I'm going to bring some purple, I think, some of the dark purple into here, and have that kind of joined down here when I get into doing some finishing on some of these pages. I'm still finding things I want to add, you know. Here's a very basic, just red, yellow. This is a menu. No, not a menu. A placemat. You know how you always go into the Chinese restaurants and they have the Chinese Zodiac and their placemats? That's what that is. Half on there, half on here. There's a rabbit, a sheep. That's the monkey next to it up there. So yeah, they just kind of showed through, and I thought, well, this would be a great page to put black and white. My Oriental animal page, peacocks. This is a napkin that was back in there that I pasted on that page before any of these got on there. Little monkey coming out from behind that flower now. Well, here's another one that I really enjoyed. Loved this image, and I loved this image. And I really felt like that was kind of a battle perhaps going on between one side and the other. So yeah, I still got some work to do on this because this needs to stand out, but that's all been fussy cut, all of that, and added. And yeah, that's a little darker, but you know, you've got the Oriental warriors. What can you do? Oh, this is one of my favorite pages that I've been working on. So I had this image, and I had this image, and I loved how this here was like a lake that the tiger was going down to. And then I recognized, well, this is kind of water and lake. And then I had these black and white almost photos of another horizon lake in the distance. So I'm not there yet, but this is all going to be joined together by the when I am finished. And you can see I still have this one isn't completely glued down because I may tuck things underneath, you know. or paste things on top. But I just love the sky and the mountains in here and how those have turned out. So if I can kind of join this myself, I'm going to really try just to see, just to see. Oh, this is a fun page. This is these are cutouts. There's again more seed packets. This is a little kimono girl that I got from Beth Schuler a couple of years back, and she's in my journal. She sits in this little pocket. So this is by my children's page, is what I'm calling it. So we have, you know, just Oriental. We have, here's a young monk. He's not a monk yet, I would guess. He's just starting. And yeah, I thought these were really cute to put all on here. And yeah, keep going. Again, there's a napkin, there's a napkin, there's a napkin, there's a napkin. All of these things just got slapped down with the colors on top of them. This is another coloring book cutout that I liked the koi fish. I got some more fish there. So yeah, going with the orange, little dragon over there. Did you know that koi fish actually grow up to be dragons? That is Oriental lore. You can see their whiskers. Okay, here's a fun one. This one is actually a little bit of a 3D, and it's going to stay that way. It's got a couple of little foam pieces underneath so that she has a window around her. Now, this used to be a lattice work, but I cut it out because I couldn't see her face. And this is actually money that someone brought home in their travels years ago. Stencils, cards, tattoos. These are actually all tattoos that I've fussy cut out. Thought that they would look good on the page. My marching stone men. Long ways to go on this, but you can see the theme developing there. Oh, this is a couple of images that I really liked again. And don't know where that's heading yet, but it's getting there. These are all, they're tacked in. They're not glued. They're not glued completely down so that I have options, but they're definitely going to be in here. Here's another fun page. I liked these ladies. And again, food bowls, food stick. There's a napkin, stenciling, napkin over here. And yeah, see, again, not completely glued down. I have some options yet, but this is kind of a fun page. My red and yellow food, samurai, different images kind of going with this. There's a napkin. There's that menu again. There's another menu. This, I forget what this was from. I think this was a napkin too. Not what I normally get. Now this page, I really have work yet to do on it, but it's starting the way I want it. I had two beautiful rice papers with writing on it. And I said, those are going, they just fit, they're going right in. You can kind of see, you know, there's a little bit hanging off. And then I had rice paper napkin that had butterflies on it. And I had these two images. And I said, I'm putting them all together. So you can see I put down the big rice paper, added the napkin on top with my matte gel medium, golden matte medium. And yeah, these are all down like permanent. So I can paint on them, I can draw on them, and yeah, these will be fun. Now the page that's still got some work to do. Here's that little bit of napkin that I was playing with over on those other pages. I still can cut this up a little bit more too, and I might, you know, cut this out this way. Cut these guys out yet. And that's why that's sitting there, because look at how that color works in there. And again, napkins, and just torn bits of paper for the back. And when I put the paint on this, I actually used just a old plastic card. Now this is an old hotel door key. You know, you can walk out with these. They just give the next guy another one, rekey it. I don't think they actually give them to the next person. And I would just take my paint and smoosh paint down based on the napkins that I had and what, you know, I thought might be going on. And just so I had a variety of colors to work with. So here you can see more of that paint showing because I haven't put down as many glued items. Here's one where I went really wild with the paint. She's still not, but you can see it's quite blue and pink, and I was trying to pick up those colors, but I like her. This is all glued down, this composition here. I'm not sure, like I like her there, but I don't know if I'm going to put something on top or underneath, so we'll see. And then my last page is kind of a purple nightlife, which isn't going very far right at the moment, but you can see it's a beautifully made book, and I love the paper on it, and this has been so much fun to play with, and it's been so much fun to show this to you guys. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at it, and maybe next time when I do some serious work in that, I'll sit down and show you how I might be painting it, especially when I get back. Kind of excited to get back to, where's my tiger? You know the one, the tiger with the lake. He's back here. There he is. This one. Because this one's got this one has some painting, that I'm going to have to do to join this scene together. And that was my intention for this one. So come back again, and maybe you'll get a chance to see me in the middle of doing that. But in the meantime, please give this video a thumbs up, give it a share, and if you like it, please hit that bell and subscribe. You can always come back and watch again, and yeah, maybe I'll get a few more things out, some of my smaller journals, and show them to you. So thanks everybody, and we'll see you again soon. Bye now.